Hi, my name is Margarida and welcome to my video, my new reading journal setup. So the reading journal that I've been using is full, so I have to set up a new one. And what I thought about doing in this reading journal is not setting up the same starting spreads, the ones that I fill in once I read a book, because I have space in that spreads on my last journal. So I will be using two journals. So my last journal to write down which books that I've read. Imagine in my bookshelf tracker I still have space to write the books, so I'll be writing them in there, and this one is just to have space for the monthly reads. And you'll be seeing what I've been doing in this setup. And for the cover page, I was just looking for some stickers for the cover page, and I have a friend who gifted me a lot of book related stickers, so I was just sorting them out and seeing what looks good and what doesn't look good. And I spent a lot of time looking through stickers and see what would look good in my notebook. And as you can see, I have a lot of stickers, so I was just sorting them out and seeing what looked good. So the spreads that I'll not be doing in my new bullet journal are my goal spreads, where I have all the books that I want to read in the year and I just color them in. I'll not be doing that spreads. The bookshelf spread, as I said, because I have a lot of space to write the books that I've been reading. The stats and the favorites, because I have every month of the year to write it down, so I'll not be doing that. The book club choices, I have space to write every book of the year. The physical TBR, the one to read, the series tracker, the 2025 releases, I still have space. The audiobooks that I read, I still have space, and for the ebooks that I read, I still have space as well. In my book bingo spread, I of course have spaces just to cross the page. So as you saw, I only chose one sticker for the cover page, so I thought about doing a bunch of stickers, but that's not really my style, so I decided with one very cute sticker for the cover page. And then I just did this first spread, welcome spread with my name, and where I can write the date that I started this reading journal. And then I decided to do a spread that is the books to read before the end of the year. So I can tell you what I wrote in here, because I already wrote the books that I want to read, and they are Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. I don't know how to pronounce this book. Catabasis, I think it's Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. Blood Over Bright Haven by M.L. Wang. Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I already read this one and I loved it and I cried. And Breath of the Dragon by Fonda Lee and Shannon Lee. The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel, and A Magical Girl Retires by Park Soleon. So these are the books that I want to read before the end of the year, and I already read one. Catabasis is on the way. It's not on the way because it's not out yet, but I will get it in the end of the month. And the other ones are more older books, not older, but they are not new from this year, but I really want to read them because M.L. Wang is now one of my favorite authors. I just read one book, but I know I love this author. Robin Hobb, I only read one book, but I know I love her. Brandon Sanderson, I read the Mistborn trilogy, and I know I love all the other books, and I read Dress of the Emerald Sea actually, and I really want to read Warbreaker because it's a standalone, I'm following a reading order for Brandon Sanderson, so I want to read Warbreaker now because I read Dress of the Emerald Sea out of order, but that's okay because it's a standalone. Breath of the Dragon by Fonda Lee and Shannon Lee I really want to read because one of my favorite trilogies is from Fonda Lee, so I want to read everything that she puts out. One of my favorite books is by Emily St. John Mandel, so I really want to read The Glass Hotel and basically read all her backlog. And A Magical Girl Retires. I don't know what this book is about, but I love the cover and I've been wanting to read it for a long time, so it's time to read before the end of the year. And on the right side, I decided to do August TBR. And on my previous journal, I had a spread for my TBR, like a page for my TBR and other page for the books that I read and like some little stats. But I decided to do this in just one page, and I decided that this looks better and is more space efficient. And I think this notebook that I have is bigger than my previous one, so it makes sense to just use one page, you know. So that's exactly what I did. I just had this little sticker saying August and some bookish stickers as well. Not really with a theme in mind. I just thought what would look cute in this spread, and some little flowers as well. And I decided to put some washi tapes in the back of this page just when I'm going to glue down the book covers and write everything about the books that I've read. I already have this canvas space for me to use, and that's what I usually do for my monthly setups on my reading journal. And you'll see my reading journal in the end of the year. I want to do a flip through of that, so you'll see that and you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's a really simple setup for a new journal, but that's exactly what I wanted because I want to be able to refer to my previous journal as well and not to some newer pages. So if you like this video and if you like journaling content, please subscribe this channel, give it a like, follow me on Instagram for pictures of my journals, mostly my bullet journal, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See you next time.